everyone. It's Krista Motes, the manager of IT marketing and communications for the OIT here at the University of Notre Dame. And I am here to show you how I re-edited a 3.5-minute video that was full of slides and had a voiceover that had some information that has changed. And it took me about 4 hours, and I used 4 AI tools to do so. So the first tool that I used was NotebookLM. Second tool that I used was Gemini. Third was Gamma AI. Their website is gamma.app, A-P-P. And the fourth one was a very cool text-to-speech AI voiceover generator tool called ElevenLabs. So there was a few things that we needed to refresh. All that I was given to do this was just the MP4 file. So the first thing that I did was I dropped that MP4 file into NotebookLM and generated a full transcript from that. And then I prompted NotebookLM to outline the slides based on the transcript. And realistically, what happened, because I didn't realize that NotebookLM isn't going to look at your video and recreate the slides, and actually what it gave me was pretty dead on to what the actual slides were without it even being able to see those slides. So in order to get the exact slides, what I did afterward was I went back and screenshotted each of the slides in the video, and then I uploaded those to Gemini. And so that's what you see right here. Those are the screenshots, and then I asked Gemini to give me the exact text of them. I copied it and pasted it into Gamma AI, and Gamma AI then was able to give me the exact recreation. So here's the slide deck that it created when it recreated exactly what I wanted it to. And if I show you the video, I ended up using a mix of both in the end. So you can see some of them there. And I'm just gonna go ahead and play the video for you. And I'll start with the first one.
Welcome to London. This short video will cover your IT needs while studying abroad.
So there's like some funny stuff in here that we didn't want to lose.
Welcome to
This
London.
is the first couple of seconds of the recut version.
One of the first things to check on is your cell phone.
So we kept in the funny stuff. And I also want to mention too that when I originally got the slides back from Gamma, they had all of these kind of funny like AI images in them. And so what I would do is I would just like Google Notre Dame's London campus, and then I would grab pictures of it and put them over to, I would either delete the old weird image or I would put our image over top of it. The other thing that I noticed that is weird is when I would try to export slides, the first thing that it would do, and it does the same thing when I put this into presenter view, is it would put it back into that Gamma AI background. And in addition to that, if I step back for just a second, when I was exporting from Gamma AI, if I would get this proper background onto the slide, when it exported, it still wouldn't export with that proper background. So could be user error. It might just be that I don't know what I'm doing. But my workaround was I just screenshot the ones that I wanted. So I would just like go in here and literally just, hit my little hotkeys, take a screenshot, and then I would drag it over into my editor later. So after I got the transcript from NotebookLM, I copied it out of NotebookLM and put it into a Google Doc so that I could collaborate with anybody who needed to weigh in on it. And once I made the changes that I needed to make, I copied that text and uploaded it to ElevenLabs.io. And all you need to do is hit text to speech, and you can kind of pick a voiceover artist And here's a clip of what that sounds like.
To the Notre Dame secure wireless network, you will first.
Okay, so obviously she's pronouncing it wrong. We don't pronounce it like that. That's a French cathedral. So what I did is phonetically spelled it out and had them regenerate a VO for me. It gives you two versions.
In order to connect to the Notre Dame secure wireless network.
That one didn't quite sound like the rest of my VO, so I want to see this one.
Wireless network. You
Oh,
will. In order to connect to the Notre Dame secure wireless network, you will first need to connect to ND guest.
So that sounds better, but you could continue to regenerate so that you get the right thing. And if you want to pick a different voiceover model, you just click their name, and then you're going to want to search by, you know, what the default voices are, because those are the ones that are included in your free ElevenLabs VO options. So they've got a few different ones here.
Just trust yourself. Then you will.
One today is worth two tomorrow.
There is no greater harm than that of time.
There's a whole bunch to pick from. Once you have what you want, you just hit this download button, and then it's going to give you that VO. And so then the next thing that I did was I put it on my timeline. What you see on my timeline right now is the original video, just for my reference. And I'll just scrub through it so you can see what it looked like. Lots of slides. We have video of somebody using voice or SMS for their second multi-factor. But if I scrub through the video now, you can see everything that has been replaced and how it looks so nice. I went back, and that's not AI. I typed that on there and, you know, was able to put these slides in here, and they looked really great. And like I said, this slide was actually created based on the transcript, not based on the slides from before, but I decided to keep it because I thought that it looked really nice. Just to recap everything that was done, first I used NotebookLM. I got a transcript of the video, and I got a list of the slides based on that video. Next, I brought it into Gamma AI. My note down here is that when you're in Gamma AI, if you're using the free version, and again, this might be user error, maybe there's a better way to do this, but I would say just download it as is and replace the background later on in Google Slides and just kind of letting her rip. And it looks really cool when it actually goes. I'll skip ahead to it so that you can see. It's very exciting watching all of your slides just get built before your eyes super fast like that. And then you have minimal edits to take care of afterward. So just clicking through that so you can check it out. Very exciting. The Google Slides. In order to get the background replaced, I just selected the ones that I wanted, went up to background, and that just replaced them with the OIT background. It was really pretty simple. Like I said, minimal editing, and it didn't give me a hard time. There were some, you know, little things here and there that I would re-edit, but it was really not a big problem to do that, and definitely better than having to like scrub through a video and retype slides by hand. I would highly recommend playing around with Gamma AI if you have a chance. It was so cool. And to do that voiceover, again, took the transcript from NotebookLM, edited the parts that I needed to have changed in Google Docs. Then I brought that text into ElevenLabs, had my little trick for getting the proper pronunciation, and the voiceover part was probably the easiest part of this whole thing. It was really cool to be able to do this in as little of time that I did, especially with only having the MP4 file. It definitely made things a lot easier. Very time saving to be able to make the slides that way, get the VO that way. Highly recommend.